you're listening to this the week of right before CBC, which is definitely on purpose because we want to just kind of like hype up what's happening in the city besides what we got going on as well. So, but I mean, I'll kick into the podcast stuff.
Yeah.
So we're doing a CBC special of 10 episodes for a straight 2-week period, Monday through Friday, half-hour specials of guests all around the country, and then we have one international guest coming on. But I'm just going to shoot down the list.
I don't want to.
No?
The top 2 people I don't want to say because I don't want to jinx it. But
that's fair.
I don't want to announce any of them because it's like,
okay.
I think some of this is so fluid. We're going to get all these people on, but they're big guests. Like big guests, as in everybody knows who all these people are. You know, it's like.
I'm totally okay with blue balling all our listeners.
Across the country, everyone knows who these people are. So it's very exciting. If we announce it now and these people don't show up, I don't want to like.
That's fair. You know what? You'll just have to tune in on Monday when they drop.
Welcome back to the BrewedAt podcast. I'm your host, Richie Tevlin, joined as always by Evan Blum.
I'm on the other side of the table. What's up?
So it's been a while since we did a kind of catch-up episode with the BrewedAt, Space Cadet, the podcast.
Yeah, just what's going on.
See what's happening. So we got a lot of exciting things lined up. We've had a lot of great guests so far. Kind of feels like we're hitting our stride here with the podcast.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Everything going on. So what are we drinking now?
Yeah.
So we got a...
So I guess I'm just taking 2 weeks at this point sober because my girlfriend is, but it'll probably last until the weekend. We'll see how that goes.
It's a beautiful water you have.
Don't name who.
And then you brought some beer. Evan, where were you at this weekend?
This past weekend, I don't know if it was this past weekend. I was at Craft Con, which is Maryland's beer fest. It was the first time that they've done that. So
was it technical or fun? Like what was the vibe of the beer fest?
So it wasn't even a beer fest, really. It was a craft beverage event. So it was technical, but it was also like state of the industry sort of festival. But besides just beer, it was also wineries. Cool. And it was distilleries too. So
sweet.
They had everything going on. And my favorite thing about these festivals is coming home with a bunch of new product.
Yeah.
And getting to try some of these places.
Any weed companies?
No weed companies there.
It's legal down there, I think, right? DC, it's legal.
DC it is.
Yeah, but it wasn't. It was right outside of DC. It was Silver Spring.
Nice.
But we got a few cool ones. I am drinking Blood Orange Blonde. Who is this from? Mully's Brewery. Shout out Mully's.
I'm drinking the African Queen and her 7 Seas IPA. Sea hops, old school sea hops. It's good though.
Yeah, Liquid Intrusion. We were hanging out with them a little bit.
It's good.
But yeah, these are fun events. I've been going to a handful of these at this point. Same group that puts on this Maryland one, and this one was in association with BAM, which is the Brewers Association of Maryland, and then like the other groups that were a part of it. I think it was like
all 12-ounce beers.
All of it was 12-ounce beers.
Was that a rule or what?
Not a rule. It was just like that was majority. So it was really cool to see. I mean,
all with the pressure sensitive labels. It's like.
It was interesting to see. Yeah.
Before, there was only a couple brands, and now it's like every single brand.
Yeah, that's interesting. Good call.
To shrink down.
Yeah, because like over here we haven't made that switch yet. We're in the middle of
some of them have, but not everybody.
Yeah, it was like a majority. It was.
I still think 16 ounces is the perfect amount of beer. 12 ounces is not enough. But yeah, also packaging is the most expensive part. This is just making craft beer even more expensive.
Yeah,
going down. Because of all the changeover,
it's
or
probably the same exact price to make a 12-ounce beer as a 16-ounce beer, and then you're just getting 1/3 less, 1/4 less, whatever. I don't know math. Less beer per package.
Mm-hmm. No, it's
actually weird to sell like that size beer in a 4-pack.
Well, I think they sold a 6-pack.
Yeah, these are 6-packs.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I still think it's kind of weird. I think the 16-ounce can is the perfect size for craft beer. It's like a normal size wine bottle is like the perfect size amount for wine.
Yeah.
Like they started selling miniature wine bottles. It's kind of like weird. I don't know.
But yeah, so the Maryland event was cool. I'll be going to Chicago, Virginia.
Chicago.
I'll be going to Chicago. I'm doing a talk in Chicago. I'm hoping to go to. I became pretty close friends with, her name is Amanda Bruns. She's the executive director of the Wisconsin Guild.
Cool.
And they're doing an event right in Milwaukee, like a few days before. Or something.
Where? Lakefront?
I don't know.
Lakefront's good. Yeah, yeah, cheese curds there.
Okay. Oh, because, yeah,
Cheese
Alex
curds
is from, like, over there.
Yeah, and then, I mean, then they both lived there for because they worked at GE, but, like, cheese curds in Milwaukee and Wisconsin is, like, the move. All the beer there is good, though.
Yeah, so excited to kind of travel around right now and to be able to do this is fucking crazy.
Have you had New Glarus?
No.
So New Glarus sells like 450,000 barrels a year only in the state of Wisconsin, which is like the 10th or 15th lowest population state. So
holy shit,
they just like own the state, and it's all their beer is amazing.
What would they be?
New Glarus.
Glarus.
Yeah,
Or
they sell
like,
Spotted Cow. Spotted Cow is like their main beer. It's almost like I mean, it's not Yuengling lager, but it's like their version of like their
that's what I was gonna.
Clear. But they make some of the best fruited sour beer in the whole country.
Cool.
Yeah, like
that is good to look out for then.
And Evan, you've been doing like a lot of speaking at these events too, right? What are you doing in Chicago?
Some of the events, not all of them. I spoke at the one in Virginia. I'll be speaking at the one in Chicago. It's mostly Gen Z. I'm the Gen Z beer guy, which is cool. That's who I want to be. So
it's better to be the Gen Z guy than like the college age drinking guy, because at some point you just turn into like Van Wilder or like way too old. But Gen Z is you keep aging with you. It's like the millennial guy.
Yeah, I mean, I love to say we have a finger on the pulse. So, and it's cool to just kind of grow with that and again show people like what people our age and younger are legitimately looking for and how they're looking to consume stuff.
What are the ages of the people that are going to these things? Are the people your age?
No.
Are mostly older?
I 99% of the time I'm the youngest guy in the room. Wow. Which is, again, I mean, I'm happy with that. But it's mostly, I would say 35 to anywhere to 60, really.
Have you been to the NBA in Philly?
No, I haven't been to that. I haven't been to that.
There's some young people for that, but I think like people like Iron Hill and Yards and Dewey and
a lot of their employees.
They send like all of their employees. So like even like all their Zeller people were there, and it's like it's free for them, and then it's just like kind of a party weekend. And I experienced that there was a lot of young people. Without them, it would have been like all old people.
And honestly, like, that's smart on the brewery. That makes sense too, because it's like, okay, well, let's see if they're really interested at like a young age, and it was like throw you into like the space a little bit more.
Yeah. Also, it's like the brewing industry is like there's not much money to be like giving people huge benefits, but like one of the benefits is like you can like have your employees go party for a weekend. Yeah, they love that, and then they're learning while they do it and meeting other people. It's like it's great.
It's good to keep them in, like it keeps them in the industry and in the focus of like what's going on in beer.
I think that's why the CBC is going to be amazing, because it's going to be like that for the entire city. There's so many people. I mean, we can talk about what's happening for the CBC for us, but it's every single person I've texted, even if they can't join us, is going to be there.
Yeah.
Like I haven't missed so far. Like there's been one person that told me that they're not coming. Every single other person has either told me that they can come do something with us, or they're going to be too busy doing stuff, but they are going to be here this weekend. Yeah. And it's around the whole country, so it's kind of crazy.
Are you a brewer looking to open, grow, or plan your next move? I'm Ted Zeller, liquor law attorney at Norris McLaughlin. I've spent my career working with breweries, helping them navigate the regulations that come with this industry at the municipal, county, state, and federal levels. From first permits to expansion into new markets, my team serves as legal counsel on licensing, compliance, and distribution. If you're ready to plan your next move or need legal guidance, I am here to help. Feel free to call me at 484-765-2220 or email me at tzeller@norris-law.com.
Hey, brewery or small business owner. At the Beer Accountant, they understand the unique financial challenges of the craft brewing industry. Come find our booth at the Craft Brewers Conference in the Grand Hall next to the Brewers of PA in Philadelphia this April. Mention the BrewedAt podcast and get a free gift. Are you tired of navigating complex brewery accounting and taxes on your own? Staying up late working on financials and getting your finances in order after a whole workday? They're a CPA dedicated to helping breweries like yours thrive, with services ranging from qualified bookkeeping, business tax prep, to strategic financial planning. Stop wasting time on spreadsheets and focus on what you do best: making great beer and running a small business. Servicing over 50 breweries in 4 states. So if you own a brewery or small business, stop overpaying for reactive support and start being proactive with the Beer Accountant. Don't brew that IPA without this CPA. Visit beeraccountant.com to learn how their specialized expertise can help your brewery grow, profit, and succeed. It's really exciting. It's really exciting for the city.
Yeah.
I mean, between CBC, 250th anniversary, World Cup, it's crazy. But I do think like CBC is a really, really big one.
Yeah, it kind of kickstarts stuff in breweries. Like once,
Yeah.
because a lot of people in Philly don't know that CBC is happening. But if the brewers in Philly just become very cool for a weekend, it could like kind of kickstart, kind of keep the momentum going, because people are like, oh wow, there's so many people here, and then they go the next weekend, and they go the next weekend, and then like kind of like momentum keeps going.
Yeah, it's one of those things where I feel like CBC coming to Philly, it's like the breweries in Philly, I feel like are ready for this LA right now.
Definitely.
Like everything's been leading up to this, and it's great that we can finally show off.
Everyone's itching to say like everyone's doing collaborations. Everyone has events planned. We have a bunch of stuff going on. We're gonna be flying around. We're not flying. We're gonna be sitting here the whole time, but we're gonna be doing a lot like that whole week.
Sure.
We're kind of locked in.
Yeah.
So it'll be fun.
Yeah, so this episode is going to come out the week. You're listening to this the week of right before CBC, which is definitely on purpose because we want to just kind of like hype up what's happening in the city besides what we got going on as well. So, but I mean, I'll kick into the podcast stuff.
Yeah.
So we're doing a CBC special of 10 episodes for a straight 2-week period, Monday through Friday, half-hour specials of guests all around the country, and then we have one international guest coming on. But I'm just going to shoot down the list.
I don't want to.
No?
The top 2 people I don't want to say because I don't want to jinx it. But
That's fair.
I don't want to announce any of them because it's like
Okay.
I think some of this is so fluid. We're gonna get all these people on, but they're big guests. Like big guests, as in everybody knows who all these people are. You know, it's like.
I'm totally
Not
okay
just
with
in
blue
Philly,
balling all
like,
our
across
listeners.
the country, everyone knows who these people are. So it's very exciting. If we announce it now and these people don't show up, I don't want to like.
That's fair.
Uh,
You know what? You'll just have to tune in on Monday when they drop.
there we go.
How many
Yeah.
guests is it though lined up?
10.
10?
Yeah.
You're gonna drink every one of these beers? 10? Is it?
Well, we're filming them in a 2-day span. So Monday we're poaching everybody from the actual Brewers Conference.
Yeah.
So on that Monday and that Tuesday, we will be.
This is my sober vote. We're gonna be taking performance-enhancing drugs. We're gonna be getting it going, dude. We're preparing for this. Like I'm setting aside like a day before this to mentally prepare, and 2 days after this to decompress with this.
So exciting.
Yeah, I'll be sleeping in the city, hopefully in a bed, but like in the city somewhere.
Yeah, it'll be fun. I mean, there's so many. There's gonna be so many people here. So there's the kickoff event. So not just us. I know the Craft Beer and Brewing podcast. I mean, it's the top beer podcast in the whole country. I think they get like 20,000 weekly, or I don't know if they do it weekly. They get 20,000 listeners per episode.
That's awesome.
And they're doing a live podcast with Vinny Garuzio. I hope I'm saying that correct. From Russian River at what's the concert venue? The old spaghetti factory over by Love City.
Love City.
You know what I'm talking about in Spring Garden?
Oh, there used to be the place with the sours. Red Pits, is that what you're talking about?
No, is that the concert venue?
Oh. Wait,
Yeah, down Spring Garden.
Union Transfer?
Yeah, Union Transfer.
Okay.
They're doing the live podcast there Friday night, and then I
That's
think.
cool.
Then where are you going Friday night? Or not Friday, it's Sunday night, right?
Sunday night.
Yeah.
Sunday night, I will be at a new pour, which is the Pink Boots Festival happening at the German Society. So, yeah, that is. I'm trying to think. It's going to be a fermentation festival. So I think it's more than just breweries, but you're going to have a lot of like local places going to be there.
Yeah, German Society is awesome.
Yep.
Boots is awesome.
Yep.
Cool to get that going.
What are you doing on Sunday? Do you have plans
We're going
yet?
to the kickoff event. So we're going to stop filming. Our last podcast is at 4.
That's Monday.
Wait.
I was talking Sunday. Oh, Monday, there's something going on too. So on Monday, what I'm going to be doing is the Craft Beer Professionals.
Oh, yeah. Okay, that's what it is. All right, so what are you doing? What's happening Monday?
So Craft Beer Professionals is having their opening event at Yards for just kind of their group of people. I don't know if there's a way to get tickets. Go find them at the booth. Andrew Copeland, who's the owner of Craft Beer Professionals, he's doing a speak at CBC as well. But go ask him and try to get to the event. I'll be there and talking to people. But you're going to be doing something else. And I think
3 of us. So I'm through the Brewers of Pennsylvania. We are donating beer for the kickoff event on Monday night for everybody. There's a kickoff party at the convention center. So any Pennsylvania brewery can like donate beer. So we're donating like 5 cases or whatever.
Nice.
And then I have to pour. So I need to stand there like dressed as Nash, not pouring. But with that, I get 3 tickets or 2 tickets, 2 extra tickets. So Liam and Cole are gonna go socialize and get us canceled at the opening event. But
And then we'll meet up somewhere later in that night, I'm sure.
yeah, and I think earlier in that day, the Brewers of Pennsylvania is doing something with Sam Calagione. The Brewers of Pennsylvania is having their quarterly or yearly meeting, but I think we're going to miss it because we're in interviews.
Yes, I believe I did see that. Yeah, they're doing something with Sam.
Yeah, but it's the interviews. We're gonna missing most of CBC because we're gonna be here at the studio. But like we've told, like all these guests are like they know how close we are. Only we set them up to come over here. But it's like we're having like our own little CBC here where we're just like bringing the party over here. We're just
Really cool.
yeah, it's kind of exciting. But yeah, CBC is only like 2 or 3 days, but it'll definitely kick things off, and then it'll kind of kick things in high gear for us also. I mean, 2 straight weeks of podcasts coming out.
Yeah, every day a new podcast from a different guest. Just
Like all
over the
like
country.
producers, social media people, people that are like auxiliary people, like that kind of help out other parts of the industry, raw material people. It's like kind of we have like a wide array of the whole industry.
Yeah.
It'll be good.
yeah, it's gonna be so much fun. So with that, there's that, and then I mean, what's on Tuesday? Do you have anything on Tuesday yet?
But after that, I'm just gonna go party. Like I don't know what's happening, but like I think that like I went to the CBC in DC when I worked at Flying Dog, and people got so drunk. It was crazy. And I think they did it at the same time that I forget what it's called, like the Savor event or something, but it was like a food and wine festival at the same time that the CBC was happening.
Oh my God.
But it was like,
Jeez.
you basically like, we went down, it was like everyone from Flying Dog and all the managers like all slept in one bed. I remember I was like so drunk. This guy, what's his name? Or the head of the lab, he like didn't want to sleep in bed with me because he thought it was weird, and I was so drunk I like made him sleep on the other side. But it was like we feel like 10 people in this hotel room. It was kind of weird, but it was just a party. I mean, you went and you did the trade show all night, and then we just started texting me like, "Where are you going?"
Yeah.
And there's so many events happening that like you would go to one, then you go to another one, and then you just inevitably end up at a brewery or beer bar that everyone goes to, like, oh, this is where everyone's at. You show up there, and then it just goes to like 2:00 every single night, and then the next morning starts at 8 a.m. and then you rinse and repeat. So
I'm excited for Wednesday morning or Tuesday. Tuesday's gonna be the fun night because we don't have to get up early for podcasts on Monday.
and with all the
Right,
guests, like I'm
Tuesday.
gonna have to like contain my like I'm going to be going all these things, but I cannot be getting this drunk because like we have to talk to people for like 8 straight hours to talk to people.
Yeah.
So, but definitely Tuesday night, I'm gonna let my hair down a little bit.
Yep, same thing. And then Wednesday night we're doing an event with Other Half.
Nice. What's that?
It is just kind of an Olympics sort of event. You have the Beer World Cup going on.
Are they gonna be showing that?
So they're going to be showing that.
That's cool.
And there's going to be different Olympic games kind of going on. So we'll be DJing and you'll be MCing.
Hell yeah.
Just have a fun night out of it. It's kind of welcome for anybody to come and hang out with us.
Nice. And then this is coming out a week after our amazing event that we just did at Lost Time Brewing, a collaboration beer queen shot. Thank you, everyone, for coming out.
How was the beer?
Beer was great. Tastes like you got hit in the head with a coconut. And
Yeah, talk about the beer. This is what release is this right now?
this is beer number 10. It's a collaboration with the Lost Time because they're in, we don't have to talk about it. They are in a location that was in a movie, a famous movie, and the logo or the label is kind of based off of that movie. But it is a single hop hazy IPA with Sabro hops. So Sabro hops are like fruity, but really like the defining characteristics is it tastes like coconuts.
Okay.
So single hop is like it's such a unique hop. It'll be interesting to do a single hop beer with it because it's not like Citra or Mosaic where it just tastes like juicy and great. Like it is so much different than any other type of hop. I think it might be divisive. Like some people might not like that flavor and some people might like it, but it's a good hop to do a single hop beer with because it kind of shows off like a unique hop.
Yeah, that's cool.
So looking forward to that. We got DJ Shawnee T
Hell yeah.
spinning the beach, and then we got Free and DeVita there doing their food thing. Best hoagies, according to Josh Eats Philly, best hoagies in the city.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he did
What's it called? What's the one?
Free and DeVita.
Okay.
So Josh Eats Philly's doing his March Madness right now, so he's doing his like brackets for like the different types of things, and he just said Free and DeVita was his hoagie champion.
That's great.
Nice.
Dude, wait, I commented on my personal Instagram on the cheesesteak one. And the first round, it was like Chubby's and Delisandro's, and he had Chubby's over Delisandro's, and I said,
Oh, he did?
and I said, yo, Josh, I agreed. Chubby's over Delisandro's. I got like 200 likes on that comment.
Really?
I'm just like, people are going after me. I'm like, I haven't responded to a single one because like I could really care less.
I do like Shelby's.
Evan stands by. He's been standing by this opinion for a really long time. And our friends have flamed you. So, like, knowing that someone like Josh finally validated you, like, that publicly, like, let's go.
Do you not like Chubby's more than Delisandro's?
I've never had Chubby's, to be honest. But, like, I'm just
Delisandro's.
diehard Delisandro's back in the day.
It's changed, and I just I'm trying both again.
They're right next to each other, so it's like you can go to each of them. So what we did was like we've gone like you get half of one, half the other, and then you like do the side by side.
Yeah, I feel like my favorite cheesesteak is now Circles and Squares, which is definitely slept on in Fishtown.
Okay.
If you haven't been.
No,
I have to check it out.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. So what is we can spin over to you. What time is it? But I don't know how much time I have.
7:20.
Cool. Let's roll. What's cool. What can you talk about your website refresh?
Yeah. So, I mean, it's not a secret. We brought on a new partner, so super cool to the team. He's a software developer and building out a brand new, fresh website, which is so exciting because our website is lacked, and this to me really opens up a lot of
He's not just
doors.
a website guy. I mean, he showed me what the stuff that he's doing. This dude's
Oh, yeah.
Little genius.
Yeah, it's very two-sided. So you have on the front end, it's a normal website. On the back end, it is a wonderland of like CRM and analytics and everything that we could really want because that's the type of stuff we're paying attention to.
Yeah, and then you're giving back to
Locations.
give the customers. It's like you're showing them the analytics of like
How their events performed on the website.
yeah.
It's going to be free to put any unique event. So I was busting your balls earlier. Like, go anybody. Like, if you're listening and you haven't submitted an event, are you even listening?
I will say this. So I submitted an event and I didn't do it because I didn't want to. I just didn't do it because I'm lazy before. And I did it, and then I submitted the event to other places that are doing similar things. And yours was 10 times easier to submit. I'm not just saying that because you're here. The other one,
I honestly, we can try
I
to
called
do
you on the
that.
phone because I'm like, how the fuck do I do this on the other website? And then there was some other website that I just gave up on. Another one, it took me like 20 minutes. It was asking me for information that I had to put in that didn't make any sense. And then other information that, was completely unneeded or unnecessary. And yours was just like very simple, to the point, and it was like much easier to deal with.
Yeah, thank you. I mean, that's good to hear as feedback wise, because like genuinely trying to just make it an easy process. Because like for the website portion of things from a consumer side, like that's going to be the front facing portion.
Also, like going through it, like you had all the information that I wanted to put on it. Like other people were asking me things like it had just enough information where like you got your point across. This is the event, but it wasn't asking like too many questions and like not too little. Where then it's just like basically like you're posting a picture up on your website.
Yeah, we've been posting events for like 4 years, so I feel like at this point, like we have a pretty good idea of like what exactly you need to have on that point.
Yep.
So yeah, that definitely helped us simplify there.
Yeah, and it's just another good way for like this really feeds us content. So like there's a bunch of like value adds to like put your events on there. Like it gives us content to then pull from and create for like our stories. It also, we're starting up a weekly newsletter, which I'm super excited for. At this point, it might even be out. I'm not sure, but every week it's going to be a newsletter of the events in your area. Right now it's going to be strictly for Greater Philadelphia, but we're definitely going to grow at some point to like geolocation wise of like where your craft event is.
Yeah, and that's what I mean. Even Philly Beer Week, they hadn't turned into that, So
Yeah.
if you guys are kind of like, nobody started doing that just for beer or craft alcohol beverages.
Nobody's done that, dude.
So it's like then kind of taking the baton and like keeping that going, and like with a refreshed website that looks great, and then
Then we'll have the podcast on there at some point. We're going to have a full business page on there so people can really understand like where we're supporting. And yeah, it's good. It's much needed. So super excited for all this website stuff. And then just easy communications, like just being able to message people from a whole like back end system. Super nice. I mean, that's the only things I probably really care about, but nice.
definitely. So speaking about events, we were talking a little bit before this. So there's not many updates with Space Cadet. Everything's going great. I'm still trying to find a space. This has been the bane of my existence for the last 8 to 10 months. But I've said this a couple times on the podcast. Like doing in-person events and engaging with your customers is like what I've been leaning into, and it's like what people are now submitting events and trying to like do things to engage with customers and like not playing defense, playing offense, trying to like win customers back. I mean, we were talking about how like just doing tasting events in person, getting in front of people, giving people beer and talking about it directly to them has been like so good for me. And I've mentioned I know other people brewers are doing it, but I don't think that they're doing it as much as they used to. Like when I go to these events, it's like 90% RTD brands.
Yeah, and you're saying like you don't know if it's like industry, like people being jaded, or like
if they used to do it and now it's just like they saw it as like this like crazy overhead and like there wasn't much return. And I know it's swayed because I'm the owner.
Totally.
And like I know how to talk to people because of the podcast, so it's just like I'm getting so much value out of it. Where like if I were to just send somebody, like I brand himself now, he's great. But like if I then expand it out to like 20 people, like I don't know if that's different.
Yeah.
But I know Fishtown has tea does tastings all the time, and they're not the only RTD. A lot of RTD brands are doing it, and they're seeing like so much value doing it. And like I don't know if that's like
why are the RTD brands doing it over the breweries versus
and it just like in-person events where like I did the drag show event at Strange Loves.
Yeah.
And just literally I talked to literally every single person in the bar. And whether they wanted the beer, they either didn't want the beer or I gave them, I bought them a beer and talked about it with them. And it's, it made a huge difference, and people like, they remember that. And I think just as a brewing industry, it's not always about becoming cool on social media. It's also like you have to go out there and kind of like boots on the ground, actively sell to people. Mm-hmm. So I don't know.
As our forefathers done it in the past.
Yes.
Like
all the brewers used to do it, and they still are, but I think that they're doing it less. And I know that I'm saying it from like just a single owner operator that like it might be a little bit different, but I think a lot of small I know a lot of small brewery owners listen to this, and I'm telling you, it'll help you, and it won't just help you, it'll help the greater beer community by like just getting craft beer back in the front of people's minds by going out there and just shoving it down the throat.
And rightly informing them as well. Like you were
Exactly. And it's just like everyone says like, oh, the public just knows everything about craft beer now. Like, do they, or do they just know that they like hazy IPAs now, and like everyone is just aware that a hazy IPA exists? Like, I think that the general knowledge of beer has gone down. It's just kind of has been around for a while. That's like kind of like misconstrued that like everyone just assumes that everyone knows all this stuff now.
Yeah, and I mean, like when you talk about the younger people, like most people just assume beer is hazy IPA. Yeah. So if you even show up with something that's not just a hazy IPA, I bet people will probably be a little surprised. I mean, lagers obviously are like popping in as well, but like from a craft beer standpoint, like majority thinks it's just hazy IPA.
Yeah, and like I said, like it's helping me out so much, and like I'm seeing so much value out of it. But I'm saying this as like I wouldn't be coming here and saying it like thinking that like you guys could then just steal it from me. Like I think it'll help the whole industry. I think that if everyone can just like go out and just like push it, I think it'll be great. But I don't know. Also, it's like, who doesn't like going to Costco? If you go to a beer store and give out free beer, aren't you more enticed to be like, maybe when I go there, there'll be like a free little treat for me when I get there?
100%.
Yeah,
exactly.
You're right. I have seen Fishtown iced tea. Like I think it's Fishtown beverage like twice now. Like they're always over there, and the woman that works the table is like always so nice, so excited to have you try the product. It's definitely given me such a good impression of Fishtown iced tea, and it was literally just from them having the table there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and a lot of the other RTE brands out. Like I'm seeing, I do see other crab brands out. They're not pushing it as much, and also like there's less events. Like I know everyone says like beer dinners are dead, but like if people can like go out, just kind of like make an effort to like do more unique events, not just at their tap room, but
100%
out at other places. Like the whole industry has now shifted so hard into like you have to be tap room heavy that it kind of like got lost on like pushing it into bars and restaurants. And besides just then it's the distribution game is kind of weak. Then it's like it makes bars and restaurants less fun to go to, which then they're hurting as well. So if everyone's kind of like do everything, like a rising tide raises all ships, I think it'll help everybody.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, and there's way more beer usually on the shelves too. So being able to stand out, versus an RTD.
Definitely.
You know what I mean? Being able to stand out at all.
Yeah.
Huge.
Yeah, it raises a question. It's like, and I'm not sure, I'm not coming from an operator standpoint, but like if you're thinking like, oh, people know about my beer, but do people know about your brand? Like two completely separate things.
Yeah,
You're really selling your brand.
Yeah, the story, like they've seen your beer on the store, but a lot of people like recognize the beer, but then I tell them like, oh, this is like me and Monica are doing this. Like, yo, I'm the owner. And it's like, it tells them a story. And like, everybody has a different story. Like even if you're a much larger brand, you can kind of spin this as like, we are a great local business in Chester County, in Bucks County. Like we are selling a lot of beer, but we are a local business here. Please support us grow as like this like regional brand in these places. I think everybody kind of wins from that. Because yes, they like your brand, but then also their general thought on just craft beer just gets better.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I'm hoping that part of what YCBC is, it's like the same thing. It's like that for the whole city, for a weekend.
Oh my God, it's gonna be madness. Like it is gonna be absolute pandemonium. I'm super excited. It's cool. It's really cool from our perspective because I mean we've only been in the industry for maybe 3 years, 3 and change, but like fully in it in like 2 years. This is our first CBC.
But so
and it's in Philly.
I just did the Kent Winter Fest.
Yeah.
That same weekend there was like the Philly Beer Fest, and then the Philly Beer Fest. That was just like way too confusing.
Yeah, right. Yep.
But I think this is public now. Like
it's public.
Log jamming is now being run in like New York or something like that. Some other brewery's taking that over somewhere else.
Yeah, it's Wayward Lane, I believe.
Someone else is taking it over, and I think it became too much, especially at the location that they were like, someone else, let's keep this going. But like, I haven't talked to them. I don't know if it's coming back or whatnot. But like, log jamming was the craft beer event in the city for the last couple of years? Like, is there something else that's going to come up? Like, I know this year we have CBC, which is great, but maybe somebody can like set something up for the end of the year, or like what's going to happen then next year? Like maybe they're just taking the year off because of CBC. I really have no idea. But like I think that we need something, and maybe an existing thing, that then everyone kind of jumps on. But
Yeah.
I think as an industry, we need to be like kind of point or figure out like what is the next thing, because it's not just for us, for the people that aren't directly in the industry. I think other people need that as well.
Yeah, that's a good call out.
Yeah, it is.
But nose goes. I don't know. I would love to do that, but I don't know if I can pull. I don't
know if you have the bandwidth at this point in time.
I had the bandwidth. I think I would lose my mind. But
Point soon.
yeah. Cool. What else do we have going on? Maybe this is supposed to be a kind of quick episode, get people ready for CBC.
Do you want to talk crafted in Philly?
Oh yeah, we could talk Crafted in Philly real quick. Yeah, yeah. Geez, at this point, Crafted in Philly is going to be right around the corner.
Very soon.
Yeah, so we already have I think 25 locations. Last year we had 30.
Yep.
I don't want to stay with Thunder. You jump in.
No. I mean, listen, you've been getting these breweries on board. So where we're at right now, it's what you said, 25.
Yeah, about 25. But we will be also doing other greater Philadelphia locations. So outside of just the city limits this year, which I think we played around with a little bit last year too. But Von C is going to be a part of it, and just other locations that aren't just in Philly. And then we're going to be doing as well any distilleries that want to be involved, any local wineries, etc. Just make it a big sort of cideries, yeah, anything.
Yeah, this means it's becoming a craft, more of just a craft
event,
festival, sport.
As Ted was saying, at some point it makes sense that it's just all one umbrella.
100%.
Yeah.
Everyone has their issues, and not everyone's gonna be happy with everything. But at some point, common sense law needs. So we need to figure this out. That lower ABV things should kind of all be run by one thing.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I think it makes it more fun as well. It adds variety to the passport for sure. I mean, I like to taste a bunch of different things. I know we've tasted other things than just beer. So, no, we haven't actually. Maybe not. But yeah, it's exciting. It's exciting to add any craft beverage onto the passport for sure.
Definitely.
Yeah. As long as it's Philly, it's local. We're happy.
Get the people going. Cool. Awesome. Is there anything else that we have going on?
No. I mean, come find us at CBC.
Come find us at CBC. We're super excited. Next week is going to be awesome with all these episodes coming out.
Yeah.
And yeah, continue. I know that we have way more listeners than are subscribed anywhere.
Yeah.
So you have not listened to us every single episode. It takes 10 seconds and it makes a huge difference for us. If you can just go subscribe, you listen to it every single week, just hit the subscribe button. We'll move on with our lives.
And you're feeling extra nice, give us a 5-star.
5-star comments, whatever it is. It actually does make a difference, and it takes 10 seconds. Cool. So that's all we got. Follow us, BrewedAt.
Yeah, at BrewedAt or at the BrewedAt podcast. We're talking on that right now.
And then buy your Crafted in Philly.
Buy Crafted in Philly. This is crazy. I was weird being on the other side of things.
Yeah.
Buy Crafted in Philly. Enter your event on the website.
Yeah.
You'll get a notification of when it's submitted. I might even say hello to you. That'd be cool.
Yeah, why not? It's free.
Let's do it. And then follow me at Space Cadet Beer. There was no pause there. It's at Space Cadet Beer. And on all the socials. And we'll see you guys at CBC.
Come find us. Let's get a drink together.
Woo.
Sweet.